Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about set interface, and it is a very important interface, and we spoke about array list and everything. Similarly, we have the list interface, set interface, and the map interface, right? So there are a lot of logic and programs that you will be writing and building based on the set interface, and also you would be also having different combinations of if you need to remove duplicates, do certain manipulations. So set becomes very handy in that case. So what is set in Java? Set is a Java collection that does not allow duplicate elements. So the main feature of this is it does not allow duplicates. Okay, and basically there is another important characteristics, that is it is unordered. There will be no order, insertion order won't be maintained. For example, if you use a list, right, list always maintains the insertion order. So that's why whatever add operation you do, you see the elements in that order itself. However, in set that doesn't work, and we'll talk more about the types of set interface, but let's first see what a set collection is. Okay, now coming back over here, so let's say we are creating. Okay, so let's import the packages. Okay, so now if I see what all methods are there, you would see everything is similar to what we see in list and array list and all those things. So let's add certain elements first. I would add maybe let's copy paste. Just a random collection, right? And let me print it. So if you see, it doesn't maintain the insertion order. It has stored the element in random order, right? So this is why we have this. Now the other important characteristics is it won't allow duplicate. So let's say I again try to add Arun 3 and I try to print the same. So let's see, it would not add. If you see, it still holds only unique names. And let's try this a couple of times. Let's say I am trying to add Arun 1 again and again. Okay, and if you see, still it remains the same. So it doesn't support duplicate values. So the most important characteristics is no duplicates and unordered. Okay, now if I want the remaining functions would be the same. If I want to remove anything, right, so either I can give the object which I want to remove, or I can remove all. There are different things that we can do. So let me remove, say, Arun 1, and let me print it again. So if you see, Arun 1 is removed successfully, right? And also one important thing is, since we don't know the order, we can directly see if it contains let's say we do Arun 2. We can directly check this, and let's directly print the value. So it should say true, right? It is true. Let's say after removing, we confirm if Arun 1 is present, then it will say false. So these are the different methods that are there in a set. Now let's come back to the type of sets. Okay, so we have hash set, which we just saw now. It doesn't preserve the order, neither it is sorted. Okay, and one important thing that you have to remember from the interview perspective is that they might ask you what is the how does the internal functioning work. So basically set uses the map interface in the background. Okay, so this is one important thing that you should know. Then the other important thing is what is the other type of set interface that you have. So we have linked hash set. So by the name itself you can understand that it is linked with each other, and it maintains the insertion order. Okay, but it is not sorted. So these are the things that we need to know, because maybe there might be a program where you have to maintain the insertion order and do the manipulation. In that case you will be using link hash set, and that's why I'm giving examples over here as well, so that you get to know it practically. So let's say instead of hash set, let me put linked hash set and importing link hash set. Okay, so this is done. So we have added this, and like before, let me print it out and see. So if you can see, we had added these elements in the same order and the insertion order has been retained. Okay, so this is how we can differentiate between hash set and linked hash set. Okay, whereas there is another called as tree set. It won't preserve the order because of course it will apply sorting. The important part here is if you need a data which should come in sorted order, then you would use a tree set directly. Okay, and we added this. Now let's say, so as you can see, it has sorted the value correctly, A, B, D, E, N. So this is how tree set will help you to natural or custom sort the set values. Okay. So we have seen the different types of set, and the most important thing is we have to not allow duplicate values. No type of set interface would allow duplicate values. And if you need unordered value, or you want to maintain the insertion order, or you want to sort the insertion, whatever you are adding, you would use the corresponding type of set interface. Okay, so we have seen this. Now one important concept that we have is the iterator concept, because obviously we won't be using the we don't know the insertion order. So in order to iterate through the elements, we have something called as the iterator, which is a very important concept. You might have seen in concepts like get window handles, or in APM also you have get context handles. So we use the iterator over there. Okay, so we have added the iterator here. So the way to iterate it is basically, if we do next, okay, so it will return us some value, right? So let's say, okay, so it is printing the values like Arun, B Arun 1 and D Arun 1 in the order. Okay, but if there are hundreds of values, you're not going to do IT next, right? Always. So you have another way of handling this, whereas what you do is you do a while loop and you say while IT dot has next. Okay, and then basically you do sysout and you do IT dot next. So basically in this loop you're saying till the time it has next, keep on printing the next value. Okay, so it becomes very easy. Now of course, if you are trying to switch to a new window and all, you would use this and you would compare if you have navigated to the right frame. So basically you can get the right window or frame, whatever it may be, and then you can compare it. And once you are getting that satisfaction that okay, you received the required frame, then you can print the value of the frame. You can print the title or window title or whatever it may be. So let's print this and see. So you are iterating through all the values. Okay, so these are the important topics that you have in set, and these methods are used in order to uh, build logics and solve programming questions. Okay, so there might be questions where you might have to avoid duplicates, or you might have to find out unique values, or you might have to iterate to through different links and all. So you use these concepts over there. So that's all for today. Thank you so much. If there are any more specific topics that you want to cover, please mention in the comment box below, and see you in the next one. Thank you.